Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to unbox the Chapin ProSeries Backpack Sprayer. The reason for this Chapin ProSeries Backpack Sprayer is to replace my solo backpack sprayer. I'm going to do a whole video on fixing this. There's problems with this and I have a repair kit for it, but basically you're not supposed to spray wettable powders with piston sprayers, and I did. It's totally my fault, but I'll get into that in the video on it. Today we're going to open up the Chapin ProSeries diaphragm for wettable powders backpack sprayer. I'm trying to kind of stay out of the wind here. It's really windy. I could have got a solo, but I've been using, all of my sprayers are Chapin sprayers. I've used a ton of different kinds over the years, and none of them last past the first year. They all leak or there's problems with them. So I kind of settled on Chapin for these 1 and 2 gallon sprayers. So it was kind of an accident. I was looking for the replacement. I was looking to get a solo replacement, but this is what was available at a good price at Home Depot. You had to order it and pick it up at the store, but that's just fine. So this is what I got. So I'm gonna do a full review on this after I use it. I'll be using it on the next spray in, probably about a week and a half. But today, I'm just going to unbox it. And I got more to say on this as well, but it's got a bonus brass nozzle that comes with it. And I was just reading up on nozzles, and from what I read, brass nozzles are like the least desirable nozzles. But that might not be the case with this, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. So let's move this indoors where there's less wind and get this box open. Okay, grab my knife. There appears to be no damage on the box, so that all looks good. Instructions, we don't need those. And so far, it looks pretty straightforward. Oh, looks like there's some assembly required. Okay, this handle feels really nice compared to the solo handle. We'll see if it works any better. The solo one is not very good. The valve really sucks. All right, and we have the wand with the brass tip on it. I don't know, is that the only tip? No, there's some nuts and bolts and another tip in here. And the lid. And the lid has a carrying handle on it. I like that as well. Alright, so because there's assembly required, let's get this assembled and see what we think of it. Okay, so I was kidding about the instructions. We're going to go through all of them. But this part right here, where they show the different spray heads being put on, they show the different orders of them. And somebody commented on the channel asking how to do that. And I just replied that you screw them on. But this is the order right here. You got the actual nozzle cap, retaining nut, nozzle body, then the little O-ring, and then your little angled part right here. That's the order for this, and I don't know what this is. This just has a retaining nut, and oh, that's the fan nozzle. So a retaining nut, fan nozzle, and then the washer, and then the body there. So those are the 3 different tips for this. And I just found a bonus. I had bought some stuff for the Solo, and again, I really wasn't watching what I was buying, and it's for a Chapin, which this is, so it wouldn't fit on the Solo, and I really needed these extension wands. So now I'll have the reach that I need to get the tops of the vines and stuff, and the reach to get right to the ground when I'm doing the rows, spraying glyphosate in the rows. So that's cool. I got that, and 2 more extensions for doing trees, and a brass fan tip. So I have the brass, this is just like a general purpose tip, and I have a brass fan tip, and I think it comes, according to these instructions, it comes with a plastic fan tip. So this is probably what I'll use the most in the vineyard, so that's kind of cool. All right, let's get this thing assembled. All right, first thing, get this plastic off the bottom. Easy enough. And this pump handle, I'll show you that in the instructions. The pump handle just lays, it's got a stamped roundness to it. This is a heavy duty handle. That just gets bolted right to this shaft right here. I just got to figure out the orientation. So it is either left or right handed. I'm going to want it, it'll sit on my back like this. My back will be right here, and I'm going to pump with my left hand. So this is going to have to go like right like that. Okay, these brass screws are what holds the arm on, so let's get the arm bolted on. Okay, they show these bolts going through the top, so that's what I'm going to do. Get that in there. Get that in there, and I'm going to turn this on its side, and I'm going to get a wrench on this. This is a 1/2 inch deep well. These are nylock nuts, so you can't really turn them on by hand very far, and then they kind of bottom out. Kind of close to the rail here. It seems like it's gonna hit, but we'll keep doing it. Alright, we got it partway turned so that it's away from that rail. Hold it like this. I'll just get a regular, it doesn't require a deep well. Kind of turn this and kneel on it a little bit. And there you have it. Okay, put these tools away. I think that's all the tools we need. The rest of this stuff, I believe, will screw on by hand. Do a little cleanup here, and then get the wand put together. Okay, now for the tips. hopefully my metal tip will work on this. See, we have a plastic fan. See how this works. I think you gotta have it connected here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. This is my metal one. I don't know if this is gonna work on there as is. I don't think so. Well, maybe. Alright, so that bonus did not work. So I was doing some research on spray nozzles, and the professional ones, they have a list of good, better, best, kind of like that, and they call the brass nozzles the worst, plastic better, ceramic better than that, and stainless steel the best. So I don't know if that's true or not, but oh, what am I doing? I would not be using this nozzle regardless. I would be using this spray one here, or this fan one here. So let's take this apart again, because I don't believe you need this at all. This spray part here. Put this in here like that. I believe that's what they show. I'll take another look. There we go. And then clean that washer off. Get the washer in there. Okay. That's what I would use on the vineyard. I want a flat fan and just go up and down along the vines. This is basically the same mechanism, but the solo one has been leaking, and again I'm going to do a 1-year review on that. So I think that's basically it. There's not much instructions in here. Oh, I'll show you it's got a couple features here I'll show you. This sprayer has a 3-stage filter system. Stage 1 is this top strainer. Stage 2 is inside the tank. It's right here in the back. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but there's a little hand grip. Let me see if I can show you. And you just pull it out. Just another little screen at the bottom of the tank right by the inlet. You can see where it attaches right down there. And I will put that back in. Okay, and the 3rd stage is on the wand here. At the back of the wand here, see how well this will come off. Not too bad. There's another filter right there. This one appears to be a much finer mesh, so if it's plugging up, I would check that one first. Okay, now I gotta find a little bag for this stuff. Alright. Alright, that's that. Now I gotta put the straps on. On the solo sprayer, this strap busted right away. So you gotta try to be careful with it. Just pops on like that. strap does not look to be that good of a quality. There we go. Strainer back in, make sure it's clean, and put the lid on. And it shows that that's where you put this when not in use, but I don't know. Maybe it'll tighten. You kind of want it going that way. Maybe it will do that if we put it on a little different. Okay, final thoughts, and we'll go over the features listed on the box. 5 1/4 inch filtered opening. Yeah, it's a strainer, that's correct. Cushion grip shutoff. It does feel nice. My thumb gets really sore on the solo, keeping the trigger pulled, and the automatic trigger, you know, the lock to keep it pulled, does not work on that one. It keeps it about halfway pulled, so you don't get enough spray. So maybe the trigger will work on this one. In-tank removable filter, check, that's there. Adjustable cone and fan nozzle, that's there. We have yet to see how well it works. Left or right hand pump, correct. Viton seals, which the solo version, the solo diaphragm version, has Viton seals as well. No idea what it is, but I guess it's a tougher rubber. Deluxe padded straps with waist chest strap. I think that's the weakest point on this. These seem really flimsy, and I mean, there's almost no pad to that. We'll see how it works in action though. I'll do a review of this after the first spray. And wand storage clips. That's why this is back out. I reread these, and it doesn't mention wand storage anywhere in the manual. Just on the front here, or on the side of the box here, it looks like a clip that has a clip to go onto the bar and a clip going the other way, which would come in handy. But you saw the opening of the box. It was not in the box, and I don't see one like clipped onto the bar. I went over the whole thing. So if it actually has something like this, it didn't come with mine. Put this away now. So we're going to be spraying in about a week and a half, and I'll let you know how it goes. When I did the solo sprayer, that worked beautiful for a couple sprays, but then I switched to wettable powders, and I think I damaged all the seals and stuff, which is regrettable. I had no idea that these sprayers, the pump style, did not work with wettable powders, but it is right on the front, especially on here. So that was my bad. But now I do have a diaphragm style one, and I will be spraying wettable powders next time. Captan. Let me show you that. Captan wettable powder. That is the way this stuff comes. You really don't get it in liquid. So if you're going to be spraying fungicide, you really need the diaphragm model, not the piston model. What I'm going to do with this is I have a repair kit. I'm going to repair it today, and I'm going to start using that for weed killer, which is just fine. You don't want to use weed killer and then spray fungicide in the same tank, because you would have to clean the heck out of it every time, and you still wouldn't be sure that you got it all out. I do not want to spray weed killers in the same tank as I spray fungicides. So now that I have 2 tanks, I got that problem settled as well. So stick around and make sure you subscribe so you're notified when I do the review of this. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.